Hi everybody, this is my painting from yesterday and I absolutely adore it. It went through quite a few different changes, and what I ended up with I think is the best. I did get these pinpricks, which you can see, well, they are all over. And I kind of thought I was going to be getting those because when I was finishing up, the white paint was feeling quite thick. Oops, can't see the whole thing. And so I kind of did expect some of that to happen because of the coat of gesso. Sometimes that can moisten up and get re-wet, and then as that re-dries underneath. But I will be resining that, and I've had another piece that had all those pock marks as well, and once I put 2 coats of resin on, you couldn't see them at all. So I am not concerned in the least about those. Because they'll be covered with the resin. But I adore that painting. I love those colors. I mean, the colors are just amazing. They're fairly neutral yet very vibrant and exciting. I can see them in almost any kind of home. Not that I'm trying to sell it, but I probably will. But you know what I mean? It's it's not like out there yelling at you, which is usually the kind of art that I buy. So this is wood that I had cut. I'm going to show you. I had my dad cut this wood so that I could make these collages on them. And this is what I was doing with the Yupo paper. And then I just resined the top of it and had gold leaf. It's super pretty. Voila. Move that over here. But I'm going to paint on it today. And I did a red and yellow one a little while back, and then a black one, black with blue and purple. I'm looking over. So I got these out: Payne's Gray, Metallic Purple, Phthalo Green. And I had those out, and I was like, ooh, that's what I want to use. But one of these does not belong. But I don't know which one. It was the purple. All right, so Payne's Gray, Artist Left Metallic Blue, and Artist Left Phthalo Green. And it's the new level 2 acrylic from them, from Artist Left. But I noticed, let me see if I can grab it. I have noticed absolutely no difference once you mix it up with water and stuff. So it's what the usual looks like, and then this is new. Okay, so I never did thin out my white, but I'm going to use the white from in here, and I think this is a little thinner. It's not that the white was too thick, but I was going over a previous pour that had, well, I guess it only sat for, well, I think it sat for 3 weeks at least. But I will wait probably a month or so before I resin that one, just because I know that it has a couple layers on it, just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. I finally finished my resin on that Lazy Susan commission pour. It only needed 2 coats. But now, because I left the back, the original dark wood, not knowing if I should or if I should paint it white. And now that it's done, I think I need to paint it white. So I'm going to have to take off the Lazy Susan hardware and put some white on it. And it's such dark wood that it's going to take quite a few coats. Turned out to be a much more involved painting than I had originally expected. What with using the, having to do the wood putty to get rid of the logo and so on and so forth. Ugh, that did nothing. That was a dried paper towel from yesterday. My chair's creaky. Get that out of the way. Ugh. Every time I do it, the flakes fall off of the side of it. Just popping air bubbles. So I'm just gonna get a little cup. Alright, so I've got the green. Chair. I'm just so squeaky. Okay, so a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. I'm going to go at it with the 5 on the other side. So that is a little under half an ounce, or it's a little under 1 tablespoon. So it is not a lot. Yeah, let's see, there we go. I wasn't sure if that would work. Okay, I cannot listen to this chair squeak anymore. I'm just going to stand up. And there's no silicone being used in this. That kind of got it moving. I think the rest, I'm going to go a little up. You know what? I'm actually going to use the bottom of the cup. Which isn't really working out much better. It's getting caught on this, the MDF, but those colors are sure pretty. In fact, I'm going to torch it now. Oh, good. I was hoping not too many. Look at all the cells that did form, though, without any silicone. I'm gonna have it go off the side a little bit. Sometimes it just needs a little help, little encouragement. I don't like that last bit that I just did. But now I'm going to bring it up a little bit. See how it's gotten way dragged out? I don't want it quite that dragged out. This would just be one of those cool pieces to hang in like a unique area of, a unique part of a wall or something. But I mean, I have art all over. I've got, my kitchen cabinet, the side of the cabinet, faces out. You know what I mean. Almost all kitchens, it's like this. But I use that wall, that cabinet, the side of the cabinet, as a place to display art. And it actually has on it, my daughter in high school had a drawing class, and it's like a 3D, I'm totally blanking on the word, but it's like an open shoebox kind of thing. And they drew, and she did Salvador Dali, the melting clocks. Salvador Dali, yeah, I don't know why that's sounding weird. And it's like 3D, and it's just the coolest thing. And then the box that it's like in is covered in dictionary pages. It's way cool. She is extremely talented. She hasn't done a lot of art lately, like in the past few years. I should really be encouraging her more. And then my son drew, because he wants to go into engineering, and I'm whispering in case he's listening. But he showed me, he's been drawing like things around the house, like radios and cameras and, objects. And I was totally blown away. I did not even know. I mean, he's almost 18. I didn't know he had that in him. People surprise you. I really, really like this. I'm looking at it. I would hang it where this is the top going down. You could do either way. Because that is really blown out. I think I'm going to there we go. Woo! Oh my God, I just got so dizzy. I think it was bending over doing it. Usually I'm in the chair. Oh my God, dizzy. All right. I like this. I like it, like it, like it. I'm going to flip this cup over. Once the paint drains out, I might be able to use it again. You really can't tell. It would be very interesting to do this pour again using just those and not the Payne's Gray, because I cannot tell exactly what the Payne's Gray effect was in this. I can see shadows underneath, so I'm guessing the Payne's Gray is heavier and sunk. I would have to get out all of the tubes for those to see what they all say. Oh, here, I'll show you this just because it is finished. Voila, beauty. But this is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to, there's no way I can leave that. It looks super tacky and unprofessional. So I'm going to paint the back white. Talk about amazing cells with no silicone. It's looking at you. It's really hard to there. Almost looks like some kind of, I don't know, almost like a lizard skeleton or something, which is kind of awesome. And this piece will, of course, be resin because I resin all of my MDF. MDF is not a very beautiful wood by itself, so it needs the resin to give it that special something. I'm going to talk with my dad about moving up in qualities of wood. Once again, because of my art crush on JD, she does those on really pretty wood that you can stain. Doesn't even need to be painted because it's so pretty. But MDF is a pretty ugly wood because it's not like a real wood. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.